the best players in the country at his position. He's capable of taking over the game at any moment, and I think for just flat out speed, the guy can really run. 4.4 I think is what he's listed at. I think he's probably right there, mid 4.4s, maybe low 4.4s. But I think one thing that gets overlooked, everyone wants to talk about his ability and athletic ability, but he's a really good passer, very accurate with the football, very decisive. He's only been sacked one time in the last 5 games. Now, his workload over the last 3 games concerns me a little bit when it comes to running the football. 24 carries against Oklahoma, 24 carries against North Carolina, 21 carries, if I'm not mistaken, against South Carolina. That's a really heavy workload against a physical team like this. So I would expect Gallman to get a little heavier workload this week when it comes to running the football. But Deshaun Watson's one of my favorite players in the country. I love his intangibles. I love everything he brings to the position. I love his creativity, and I love how competitive he is. I mean, 18-1 as a starter, that speaks for itself.
What kind of game plan would you devise to sort of counteract the Alabama defensive line?
If I was Clemson, what I would try to do is I would incorporate as many jet sweeps and cross the field, cross the ball motions that I could possibly have. I want to get Alabama to run sideline to sideline. Now, Alabama is really big, but they're also really athletic. But if you try to run right into the teeth of that defense, you're not going to be able to achieve much. It's just the truth. Michigan State has one of the best offensive lines in college football. I mean, they had 2 All-Americans on there, and they couldn't do anything on the ground. In the last 10 quarters, Bama's allowed 45 rushing yards. I mean, if you run right into the teeth, you're going to have a difficult time. So if I was Clemson and I was Coach Scott or Coach Elliott, I want to get people running sideline to sideline and then try to crease them. So whether it's jet sweeps with Artavis Scott, whether it's trying to hand the ball to Gallman on the outside, whether it's using a couple running backs in the backfield at one time, whether it's getting Deshaun to roll out to his right and throwing a screen back to the left, get things going horizontally and then try to crease it vertically. But I think getting Reggie Ragland and Reuben Foster and some of those defensive linemen to take a step at an angle that is parallel to the line of scrimmage is imperative, because if you try to run right at them, it's going to be tough sledding.
Talk back to that Texas game. What did that do for launching what Nick Saban's been able to accomplish since then?
I think